I don't like these jeans, so I turned them into a skirt. And I also made a tutorial. First things first, cut off the pant legs. I measured and made a dotted line here where I'm going to cut. On the back side, you can see that I am cutting through the back pockets because I prefer a mid to low rise denim skirt. You now have 2 pant legs. Pay attention. The first cut you're going to make is as close to the seam as possible. You could technically use a seam ripper, but I'm lazy. Repeat this with the other pant. Voila. We will be cutting these into pleats, but not yet. Here's what you're going to do. Grab a skirt you like, measure it top to bottom, measure your cut off jeans, subtract the difference, and that is how long your pleats need to be. First, I'll even out these panels. Now use your measurement difference you collected earlier, add a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and begin making markings all the way up the panels. I'm lazy, so I'm putting them on top of each other and cutting across. So now that you have these strips, you're going to sew them all together into one continuous line. Okay, pay attention. This is our continuous strip. This is our jeans cutoff. Measure the bottom of your cutoff, multiply that measurement by 2. My continuous strip is 51 inches long, which means that I need to pleat it enough so that it loses 17 inches of length and becomes 34 inches long. And then that 34-inch long strip can be easily sewn to the bottom of this cutoff. So here's how we make pleats. I make a marking at the 2-inch mark, one at the next inch, and then one at the 2nd inch, and then one at the next inch. So for example, the markings are going at inch 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. So once you have done this all the way down, in between all the 1-inch wide spaces, I'm making small X's, and all these X's are going to be folded in on themselves to create the pleats. I finished all the pleats and I sewed a small line to keep them all in place. Now we sew them all this way. You can just do a simple overstitch on top. That's done. So now let's go sew it. One piece stays right side out, the other piece is inside out, and then we attach them hem to hem.